I seem to remember you saying in the last video we recorded that you wouldn't be shouting for the next video.
I know. You thought I was gonna hold that deal?
See, this is why I don't make deals with you.
Let's make a deal. I mean, there is one deal to stop the.
That's not a deal. Besides, what? My exact point still applies. Why do you think I don't make deals?
I'll make a deal with you.
I can't trust you to come through into the bargain.
We'll
just move the goalpost.
I'll make a deal with you. $20, and I'll eat a potato.
This sounds like your stupid salad Kickstarter from a few months ago.
What does that card, Dark Ball, do? Because we get it finally!
Eventually.
No, we got it.
I don't know. I don't have it written down on here.
Oh, yeah. Don't Google it. We'll check with the review card function after this. I forgot to look at my deck real quick. It's just another small deck. Full of 2 zeros. It has some low rollers, but this is nothing compared to Wonderland, so...
There's a reason why Wonderland is so infamous in Riku playthroughs.
Alright. 22 cards. Well, how many are actual cards? Not 6, 9, 12...
That's already better than the Link.
Yeah, 15. Or 13. 14. God, I'm so bad. Okay. Activates duel no matter the value. This is also a pretty good world to get that duel trophy then.
Yeah.
Especially because you have zeros. But of course I'm going to be abusing this Overdrive card, aka Maleficent, because it is stupidly good actually.
The first card is still the best.
Yeah, for real. I've been using it like almost 24. I use it against bosses more than I use Jafar.
Yeah.
Jafar is my secondary, like who I go to afterwards. So the real question is, will this part get copyright striked? Do we ever
Is that part still claimed?
No, because remember you edited it and it got unclaimed.
Oh yeah.
Did we ever talk about that? If not, we should discuss that real quickly here.
I think we did, but we can discuss it again.
It's more relevant here anyways.
Yeah, so when he uploaded the original Chain of Memories playthrough of Atlantica in Sora's story, it got flagged for the background music because it sounds like Under the Sea.
We also made a joke about what if I sang Under the Sea and it got copyright flagged.
It actually happened. Hey, do you want to know the best part? How we got rid of it? Well, you see, he uploads all of his videos raw, and then he has me trim them after the fact.
Yeah,
I trimmed it, and that's what got rid of the strike.
Yep. I have a rollback feature that saves, like, for the last 10 minutes you have didn't record for however long my capture program is open. And that's because in, I think it was Ratchet and Clank, we had this issue where if I started the part and ended a part for some reason or another, it, what would happen? It would, like...
It would just lose a bit of
it would lose, like, a minute or two of footage, right? On both the ending and beginning. So yeah, so we've been doing that ever since, so he trims the intro out. Luckily that hasn't happened to the outros, because that was an issue for both the intro and the outro from what I remember. God, that thing takes like a year to explode. So, yeah, Atlantica. We'll take a look at the map, too, in a second before I enter this next room, because we need to see how big...
Oh, come on, like, we don't know what it is.
Well, I just want to see if it's bigger than... Mostly because I'm curious if it's bigger than Wonderland or if it's smaller.
It's the exact same size. Probably.
Wouldn't doubt it. Actually, it might be a bit smaller, because I think they want you to do Wonderland last, which is dumb. It's smaller. Yeah, it's smaller.
Yeah, it's smaller.
It's smaller
Not
by
by much, but it is smaller.
Yeah, it's smaller by like what, maybe 2-3 rooms. Maybe 2 rooms. I think 2 rooms sounds about right. But I am going to be killing stuff here since my cards seem to be actually pretty good for what I'm fighting. Nothing's really broken it unless I've used like a 2 or a 0. Also, yes, we do get more EXP here, so it definitely does scale no matter what. Thank God. I mean, it makes sense, but you never know. Also, we kill the enemies here pretty fast. I think that's probably the worst part about this world anyways, as a whole, is that it takes a while to kill the vast majority of enemies. I mean, we got Dark Balls, the Sea Divers or Drivers or whatever they're called.
Sea Neons, is that the name?
No, those are these dudes right here, the small guys. I think they're called Sea Drivers or Screwdrivers. Not Screwdrivers, but they're, you know, something driver is the green-headed dudes.
Let's see, we have Aqua Tanks, Screwdriver, that must be it.
Oh, it is Screwdriver?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it wasn't. But yeah, that's what these guys are. I'm actually surprised they gave us the Dark Ball card here, not like something from there.
Castle Oblivion.
I almost feel like they should have given us the Dark Ball card like in Hollow Bastion. What did they give us? Defender, I think?
I don't remember.
I think it was Defender.
Like, why wouldn't they give you Screwdriver? That would be a decent card.
What does it do?
Decreases the value of all cards by 1.
That'd be pretty good.
Like, it wouldn't replace Maleficent, but it's not a bad card.
It would make sense in this world too, given how everything seems to have, or I mean, given how we have a lot of zeros and stuff, like, given our cards.
Yeah.
It's really bizarre. What do the other cards here do anyways, then? Just curious.
Aqua Tank automatically reloads cards when they run out.
No,
that's useful.
That one's not any use. Well, actually, yeah, I get... Well, no. Yes? I don't know. It depends on how it defines reload. Does it take, like, does it act as a reload animation, or is it just like all your cards just appear in your hand? Like
I don't know. And the Sea Neon randomizes the value of cards that you use, which could either be absolutely great or terrible. Probably terrible.
That card just sounds awful as a whole. Why would they have that card in this game?
To punish players.
For being good?
Yeah.
Wait, I guess it's not really punishing, though, if you have the choice.
I guess, yeah. It's like, oh look, I got this new card, I wonder what it does. It should put in my deck.
Oh, it's shit! I'm not putting it in my deck. And
I didn't write down how much or how many points they use up, but it better be really low.
Yeah, if I had to guess, it has to be low. Like, what does Shadow do?
Shadow increases the value of all cards by 1.
See, that's good, and that costs little, so I hope it would cost either something similar or less.
So it's basically opposite of what the Screwdriver card does, which again, they could have just done that here. But no.
I would say the Screwdriver one's actually probably might be better. It depends. For Riku, yes. But for Sora, no. Shadow card is actually pretty good on Sora, especially in the early levels. I'm surprised I didn't use it that much. Well, actually, I didn't get one until, I think, pretty late.
Yeah, don't write down when you get them, I just know that you got one.
Yeah, I got one at some point. There's shadows in so many floors. Technically every floor with Bottomless Darkness, but... You know what I know I have? Yellow Nocturne.
Oh yeah, you do!
Best card in the entire game. Prove me otherwise.
That would be impossible.
Exactly. Man, I really wish collecting some of this EXP is... I wish it would just all come to us. Why is it all over the floor?
Why do you even need to collect in the first place? Why can't it just be like every other Kingdom Hearts game where you just get the experience?
Sorry, that would be convenient. This game was created to inconvenient the player. I don't know why I used a slide there, but I'm gonna use another one.
Well, at least you can get away with slides now, Wonderland.
Kind of. Well, I mean, I got... what, 9 cards was in Wonderland, and I got 14 cards here. 5 cards. Yeah, okay. I can definitely get away with it here. Well, why would I even want to use it in Wonderland? The only thing it'd be good for, I guess, is slightly higher card value, but even then, like, the max you're gonna get is like a 12. Wonderland just sucks. I dare you to tell me one good thing about Wonderland. Without lying.
The boss is decent.
Okay, fair. Music is pretty good too. It's probably funny enough. That's actually Wonderland's probably one of the very few songs in Kingdom Hearts 1 that isn't like a battle theme, Hollow Bastion, or Traverse Town that I just know off, or Olympus Coliseum because it's in every game.
Oh, sure.
That I know off.
I would question you if you didn't know Olympus' theme. Like, have you actually been playing the games with volume muted? I just didn't know.
Dude, when I was a kid, I was probably playing this shit at full blast.
Your Majesty, come on!
You have hearing problems, perchance?
Surprisingly, no, because I listen to music at insanely loud volumes with headphones. So,
Take this.
I'm surprised I don't. I've questioned this for actually years, funny enough. I'm like, how do I not have tinnitus? Because I know so many other people that have it, but meanwhile I'm listening to music at unhealthy levels.
You're probably just flirting on the absolute borderline.
I wouldn't doubt it. Though my head and or ears have not like done anything that is like made me concerned.
Your Majesty, come on!
Like my head hasn't started like hurting or my ears haven't started ringing because of my music. I mean, there's occasional moments where I'm listening to something loud and it hurts my head, but those are like very selective things I listen to, and usually they're very loud things to begin with.
I believe I'm starting to understand why What's Up Gamers doesn't bother you.
I mean, it's hilarious. It's the funniest thing I've ever...
I'm the exact opposite. I can't listen to anything of loud volume without being in genuine pain. Thanks for that, by the way.
The funniest part I find about that, though, is that you listen, or not, oh yeah, not that you listen, but your computer volume is always at 100. Granted, you have everything lowered, but everything is at 100, and I just find that really funny.
I mean, well, yeah, you already answered the point of that. Yeah, the base volume's 100, but I lower everything else, so what's it matter? I like having things measured that way anyway. I wouldn't really know what the volume is if I have a base computer volume at 75 and then I have to edit something else down to be 20. Or what is that even?
That is 2 plus 2.
7?
Yeah. How did you know?
That's what you said in the last video. What do you lied in?
I can't believe I told you the answer last video. Scientists are still trying to figure it out. Not even mathematicians. They gave up. They were like, it's impossible to solve. But don't tell them we solved it.
We have video evidence.
Shh.
It's okay, no one will watch it anyway.
It's true. Saved.
We could literally come up with the answer to world hunger and nobody would watch it.
We could even tell everyone and they'd be like, psh, you're a liar, you're just trying to get those views, blah 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 blah. Meanwhile,
the worst part is to be like, yeah, they're right.
they're right, except when we actually do find the answer to all those problems in the world. Then who's right? Biatch. Probably them still, honestly.
Yeah. What do you think is gonna be honest?
Probably not. Get a load of this. Man, Maelstrom is actually way better here because there's so many stuff. I was gonna say flying around, but there's swimming. How am I underwater but walking?
Because it doesn't really exist.
What just gave me 1 EXP? I don't know if you saw that, but I got 1 EXP for a brief moment. I think that's the end of this room. Too bad I didn't get any enemy cards. Oh wait, I don't have to care. I think this is the right way. Let me check. But it's not the right way. Unless
maybe
this,
it is.
Yeah, unless
Who
this,
knows?
unless this top room is just like, ah, I did it! To be like the worst thing ever.
La, 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 la.
God, I have so many looming darknesses. Holy moly! I think I had.
Time to use the Looming Darkness.
I think I either had 12 or 13.
You and I both know what the answer is.
I actually think it was 12. As much as I would love for it to be 13, I think it was 12.
This room was a dead end if you didn't pay attention.
Was it?
Yes. I
Well,
think it was. I didn't see a top.
No, it goes to the right.
Oh, so okay. Might still be fine.
Okay, we're good. Oh, this guy's stuck. What?
Well, was stuck.
I'm actually slightly tilted that happened. I didn't even see it!
Come on now, don't act like you didn't know that enemy existed.
I mean, I heard it, like, spawn, but I didn't see it. I'm telling Mom.
What's he gonna do? Smash the PS4?
Yeah. So actually, wait until after the end of this month, please. Preferably a week or two after next month, thank you. And then you can smash it.
Yeah, like... You know, most people go out on romantic dates on Valentine's Day. You're gonna destroy your PlayStation 4.
I mean, if something in Kingdom Hearts 3 really pisses me off...
Who was one of the 7 princesses of Heart? Don't act like they wouldn't try to pull that stunt.
They would do something really stupid. Sora's evil. That's what's gonna happen. Mark my words.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He's gonna go to the dark side for a brief moment. He's actually gonna hit it.
Oh yeah. I'm not even joking. I actually think this is gonna happen.
So do I. I don't see it not happening.
Like, obviously it's not gonna stay. It's just... The trailers have been teasing it non-stop.
I wonder if the I wonder if there's not gonna. I know there's gonna be like a good amount of Disney Worlds, but I wonder if if they're gonna supplement it with a whole bunch of original worlds.
I don't know. You probably shouldn't talk much more about speculation in Cage 3, considering how close this video is going to come out to that game's release.
Oh Jesus! What's the date?
I think it's the 30th.
So
it's after. Let me look. It is... Okay, no. It's not the day after, it's the day before, the 28th.
So it's technically already going to be out in Japan.
Yeah.
Good to know.
And a good chunk of the world, really, because, you know, 29th will already have happened in Australia.
It's true. Man, I swear to God, if Amazon screws me over, I'm gonna be so pissed. Because I got the deluxe edition, too, so...
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm just dreading my inevitable visit to GameStop. Like, would you like to buy a power cup? Like, no, I already have the power pass, but it's the free one that I don't spend money on. I'm not planning on upgrading, thank you. No, but you want it. By the way, you wanted the the used version of the deluxe edition. Right? It's day one. How is it used? And I pre-ordered it. Yeah, but you wanted the used one, right?
The game's been out for 6 hours.
But you wanted the used one, right? But it's cheaper.
But the game's just, it literally came out less than 12 hours ago. Yeah, but the used version, it's cheaper. My local GameStop, they don't ask for used stuff. For me, they're always like, would you like to pre-order this or that or whatever? And I'm like, no thank you.
Ours does that too, but they also do the used thing. Or sometimes, as I found out in recent years, they don't ask you at all. They just try to slide the used one onto you and hope you don't notice.
Oh, I know.
And they actually got away with it with me a couple times. That's part of why I moved on to mostly digital.
There was a local GameStop I was at. Literally, like, when did 1.5 and 2.5 come out?
PS3 version, 2013.
PS4.
2017.
So that I got it that year, and I think it was in the first half. Cause I know it came out the first half of the year, right?
Mm-hmm.
What happened was
It was March.
Yeah, I think got it in June or something. Literally, I got it, and when I got the game, the person at the register, because this is when I was still buying it from GameStop instead of Amazon, and they were like, would you like to pre-order Kingdom Hearts 3? I'm very excited about it. I'm like, yeah, no, I don't believe the game's gonna come out when they said it was going to, so I'm just gonna wait on it. And guess who was right about it during that time?
I mean, they didn't say at that time.
They said 2017 or 2018.
They didn't say 2018 until E3.
Oh. Oh, okay. So then
Until then it was just coming soon.
So then
We're now in development.
Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, actually you're right, because I did say no, because I don't know when it's coming out, so I'm not gonna pre-order it or something like that. But yeah, no, they tried to pull a fast one on me, like through that. I was not having it. Get rid of some of these cards. How many Bottomless Darkness do I have? None.
You used most of them up in Wonderland.
GameStop, GameStop, GameStop.
I'm probably never going to use it again after I get KH3. I'm only getting it because I don't want a repeat of what happened to you with Smash Ultimate, where he was waiting for several days.
I wasn't waiting for several days. I was waiting for hours, and it was the worst. I didn't even think I was...
hours? Oh,
yeah.
That's nothing.
No, I was, it was hours, but I didn't think I was as excited for the game as I ended up actually being. And what ended up happening was because I was so excited, apparently, because I was so excited, I should say, I ended up waiting. Like, my friends were all getting it, right? And I wasn't, and everyone was playing and talking about it, so that was extremely, extremely obnoxious waiting on it. And I was looking at, like Reddit threads and stuff like that of people who also were having the same issue as me, and we were all so fucking mad. I've never been screwed over, even though it was just a day, it almost was delayed a day. But basically what happened was it told me, it was like, your order will be home, or your order will arrive by like 1 p.m. or something. And I was like, okay, that's awesome. That's about the time that I expected. And then it was 1, or no, it was almost 1, and then for some odd reason the package, oh god, I'm almost dead. The package, like, no, I used the card. Luckily that was the first enemy of the room. It's okay, it doesn't even matter, because continues, I can use them.
Yay.
But yeah, no, I was, it said like it went back to San Francisco, and I was like, what? And then I was like, okay, and then it said you'll have it And then it was like order pending, or it said something like that.
Yeah.
And then I was like, where is it now? And then it said it was gonna be shipped to me by like 5 or something, and I was like, okay. And then 5 o'clock rolls around, and then it said it was back in San Francisco. And then it said it was back in San Francisco again earlier in the day. Like another one popped up from way earlier in the day, and I was like, what? Like, what did this person do? Go in a fucking circle? And my friend told me how Amazon has a thing where like once it's like a few houses away from you or something, or a few businesses, like a few stops away from you, it like Amazon has like a tracker thing where you can actually like track the vehicle at that point if it's like ordered directly from Amazon. And I was waiting for that and it never popped up, and then it said your package will arrive by like 8 p.m. and I got it at like 9 p.m. or something like that, which is not that bad in retrospect, but it was really frustrating because I was expecting to have it way earlier, and then it's even more frustrating when you're looking at your package go back and forth apparently for seemingly no reason.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on the limb and say that truck driver was the first day at Amazon, because Amazon doesn't actually have truck drivers, but we just contract everybody.
It must
so
have
nobody knows what they're doing.
It must have also been bad because of holiday times, and I assume holiday times plus big games.
Oh yeah.
So, and which, speaking of big games, that makes me terrified of Kingdom Hearts 3, because I'm like, well, how is that going to end up panning out? Is it going to be like the same thing because it's a huge game?
It shouldn't be. I mean, we don't have to fight over the holiday sales for one.
If I'm lucky, I'll get it early. Please. Out of all the games, please.
It's like, also there is, I doubt it's going to make too big a dent in the sales, but there is the whole thing with the Resident Evil 2 remake coming out a couple of days beforehand, so that might dampen sales a little bit.
Doubtful, because I feel like more people care about Kingdom Hearts right now. Even people that haven't been fans from the start are more interested, it seems like.
I feel so bad for those poor people. But they don't know what they're getting into. They just think they're getting into this fun Disney game. Oh, I remember this.
My friend, or people that have just played the first game when they were young and then none of the other games.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, the first game.
Maybe they played a little bit of 2. Maybe.
There's a lot of situations where I've heard people be like, whoa, Kingdom Hearts, I remember playing the first game when I was a kid, or stuff
Oh,
like
yeah.
that.
I can't begin to tell you how many times I've heard people, like, not online, obviously, in person, where they would say, I love those games, and then it's like, oh yeah, I just played one of 3. It's like, there's one of 3DS, I thought they stopped making them after 2.
Yeah, exactly. They'll say they played like the first 2, and then that's it. I mean, even one of my friends who's like, I don't think he's ever played any of the Kingdom Hearts games, he's interested in 3, so.
I don't even know how I ended up finding the 3DS game. I don't know if I mentioned this before. Like, my first Kingdom Hearts game was Dream Drop Distance, which is a big mistake. I realize that now.
Yeah, you've mentioned that. I don't know about it on camera, but you've mentioned that to at least to me before.
It's like, thankfully, I realized my mistake early enough that I didn't get majorly screwed. I stopped and I went back and played 1 and all that, but.
You know what I've learned about Kingdom Hearts over the years? It's one of those series that is so difficult to explain, but when you're playing it, it's not really that difficult to understand.
Oh, for sure.
Like, it is so hard to explain the entire series.
I have a hard time describing the gameplay. You didn't want me to get started on the story?
It's simple, like when like both the gameplay and the story, but it's just like,
there's so many moving parts that if you leave anything out, you know it's gonna come back.
Exactly. It's so difficult to explain. But that's why we love it, right? Because it is a mess. We love it because it's a mess, right?
It's a mess, but it's a beautiful mess.
I mean, it has Final Fantasy and Disney.
Except for that one game where it didn't have Final Fantasy.
Which was very bizarre.
It has what ends with you though, which, as far as I'm concerned, is even better. So,
Why can't they just bring in people from like Final Fantasy VI?
because Setsuna Mori didn't design them, and he refuses to do anything that he didn't design.
It's so dumb. It's all Final Fantasy VII
Because that was the game he directed it and designed for.
and 9. And by 9, I mean like the one character from 9.
Ironically enough, he actually didn't design Vivi, which is even more baffling. It was just that Vivi was so heavily fan requested. That
He didn't design Setzer. You can't tell me he designed Setzer.
I actually don't know for a fact.
And that's from 4.
Okay, then yeah, no, definitely not.
So it's even weirder. At least I think it's from 4. I could be wrong. Search that up. Correct me, please. It's either 4. It's 4, 5, or 6. I can't remember. Is it 6? It might be 6. No, it's not 6. Is it?
I want to say 6. And it's giving me a singer. Well, that can't be good. Apparently there's a singer named Setzer. Final Fantasy 6.
It is 6. Okay, fuck. I never use him. That probably is why. I haven't played 6 in like 2 years too, which is funny because it's my favorite. No, it's not my favorite RPG. It's my second favorite RPG.
I played an hour of it, hated every second of it, and quit because I realized there was no way my opinion was going to change.
This is terrible. It's not how RPGs work. The first hour of
I don't know if it's because I played Chrono Trigger first and I was spoiled, or maybe it just felt too dated, but...
The first... Imagine that mindset, but with Kingdom Hearts 1 or 2.
Thankfully, I had enough background to know about Kingdom Hearts, because I probably would have quit it.
Fair enough. But I guess what the real thing is, you should just expect anytime you enter any JRPG, it's going to start slow.
But it doesn't always necessarily, it's just it can start slow.
It almost always starts slow. For the vast majority of JRPGs, it starts out pretty damn slow. Because they try to like build up the world, characters, etc. etc.
I know, I get it. Xenoblade 2 comes to mind with that one.
Xenoblade 1 also works.
Yeah, but 2 has it really
well,
bad.
yeah.
Like, it takes like 5 hours to get anything remotely interesting.
I mean, I would debate the first game is kind of the same too. Because it takes a long...
The first interesting part is when the invasion comes in, and that's like maybe an hour and a half.
Oh, really?
Still long.
I was thinking more of like Gara Plains, like when it actually like opens up and everything.
It's only really one more section, though. Still not that far.
It depends on what you're doing also. Like if you're doing, say, all the side quests that are just available for you at that time. Speaking of which, when I inevitably have to play that game, making that spreadsheet is going to be a fucking hell.
Yeah, I'm not making you a spreadsheet for that. I'm making you an entire new sheets.
You know what? I don't blame you.
That's probably also going to be true for 2 and X. And possibly C5. Basically any giant JRPG game.
Yeah. But yeah, no. If you're doing not all the side quests, or you're just doing sort of the base stuff, it takes like 3 hours to, I would say, give or take, to get to Gara Plains. And then like if you're doing like all the side quests, it can literally take like 10 hours just to get out there. Probably not that long.
Most first-time players probably wouldn't take that long though. Or they're probably just gonna play 1 or 2 and realize that's just a fetch quest, and they just move on.
Probably. I mean,
If they really like the game afterwards, then they'll go back and play through them all. But
unfortunately, the first Xenoblade Chronicles game they were very, very lovely, and they decided to make it so you can miss out on literally like half of the fucking side quests because of an extremely important event that happens in the game.
oh yeah,
Because
you lose an entire town.
Yeah. I think that only frustrates me from a 100%ing standpoint, because if you do not know how to 100% the game, it's just like You could be
Like, to be
balling.
fair, the game does warn you. Like, it tells you which quests get locked off later.
Yeah, but it only tells you by like a timer thingy.
Yeah. Still, it does warn you.
It could be worse. It could literally have nothing. I definitely hit that enemy. Still don't. Does Xenoblade 2 have anything like that? I hope not.
Where a town gets locked off, yes.
Not where a town gets locked off, where all your side quests are unable to be doable.
I don't think so.
Like, if you don't do it early on, you're screwed.
No, I don't think so. I think you can do them anytime.
Good. Because there's no point in the original Xenoblade where that fixes.
Although I might need to check on some of the Blade quests because, like I just said, one of the towns goes away, and if any of them happen to be in that town,
it's crazy because in Xenoblade Chronicles 1, oh dude, that spreadsheet's gonna be so fucking annoying to make. Because I'm gonna have to like pinpoint what makes certain affinities, like what makes certain affinities do what is where at what time of day, what time of night, where specific items. Oh my god, just thinking about it hurts my head.
and you're gonna have to do it again for 2 and for X.
Can you help me with that? Like, can we make that a group effort?
What do you mean? I've been making all these myself.
Can we make that I mean, I helped you with me and you did the Crash Bash one. It looks beautiful.
That's what 90% me though.
Well, you had the code is the thing, and you were putting down the level names way before me. And then I started helping out in the second half because first of all, I didn't want to screw up your like coding or the codes and stuff you're putting in because I have no idea what you're doing and I just don't want to break it.
I just put the codes in there because it's more convenient.
Yeah, but that's one of the reasons why it took so long for me to jump in is because I didn't want to screw something up. Was dead ass afraid of that. Luckily for Xenoblade Chronicles, I don't think there's gonna be any of those.
I don't want to say that for sure because I don't know,
but you know when that comes around, it would. Be
actually,
nice.
no. I can see some situations where I could end up using it, namely in collectibles. So,
I guess, but I feel like if I was gonna do something like that, I'd have to mark, like, quests would have to be marked as green, like, yeah, I'm able to do these right this very second.
oh yeah, welcome to Xenoblade.
Please help me when that comes around. You don't have to do the majority, just help me.
I'll make a base foundation.
Like, maybe I can do the base foundation part, and then you can do all the parts that you think need codes. I don't know. It's gonna be the biggest spreadsheet you get, I think.
I hope it doesn't dwarf our actual Yogaidr spreadsheet because this thing's huge as it is.
I mean, X. I'm gonna definitely need help for. Like,
oh yeah,
Jesus Christ,
that thing's a monster.
Like, if you were to skip out on one, I wouldn't be nearly as upset if you skipped out on two. If you said, nope, that's all you, I would be so upset.
Yeah, you basically have to waste a few days to make that spreadsheet.
Like, non-stop, mind you.
Yeah.
God. Just thinking,
Out of the darkness.
just thinking about those is, like, terrifying. But, you know, I got lucky. That's not the next game I'm playing.
You got dangerously close, though.
So we rolled the next game I'm gonna be LPing after one of my current LPs are done, guys.
It's 100% Bubsy, because there's no way this game's gonna be next.
Exactly. So after Bubsy's completed, I have a new game. We already know what game I'm gonna be playing. It almost landed on Xenoblade Chronicles 1 because we did a randomizer.
You actually got really scared and quiet to land on it the second. I was like, oh no.
Dude, I was pooping myself.
And the next game that landed on was Persona 5. It's like, no.
Yeah, no, it was like everything that could go wrong was going wrong.
But thankfully for you, it's first of 3, so.
Thank
Lucked
you,
out.
Thank you, world. It was the second game to get 3 votes, by the way, guys. I almost had to do Xenoblade Chronicles 1. Which, I mean, I'm okay with. I think my only...
It's just such a big game.
Yeah, I think my only issue was, firstly, it's such a big game. Secondly, we need a decent amount of backlog for Kingdom Hearts 3. Because we're probably going to be playing it, so there's going to be a period where we're not
And,
going to...
and don't forget immediately after, we have to make backlog for something else.
Oh, yeah, and then my personal life is getting in the way. Fun. So... It's almost like a mini hiatus. It's not even a hiatus, it's a break, I guess. We're getting a lot of footage to make a break. But it's a break that we have to do.
I guess we technically don't have to do the Kingdom Hearts one, but...
But the other one we do, because
Yeah.
that is my personal life stuff happening, so... Somebody's being forced to leave my house.
Oh no.
They didn't do anything bad. It's just... so they can avoid something. So, I won't get into details. At least not publicly, but... more or less, somebody's trying to screw someone over. God damn it. So we're avoiding that by making one person leave the state.
State?
Yeah.
How do you plan to make them leave the state? I can understand the building, but the state?
They're moving out. They already got like a job offer and everything.
Oh, well, it's on them, okay? You make it sound like he was forcing them to move to a different location.
No. They have to move to a different state. They have to. I'll tell you why afterwards if I haven't already. They have to move to a different state, though. I don't remember the exact, like, exact specifics, but they have to move out to a different state to avoid something. It's not something illegal. They're avoiding someone, so... That's just the general gist of it. Give me more HP! Luckily, after I beat the boss, I only have one more room of EXP to go through. One more room of button mashing.
The best kind of mashing.
At least this part we've actually had relatively interesting things to talk about.
Kingdom Hearts 3 and our deep-rooted fear of Xenoblade Chronicles. Was Xenoblade Chronicles the same day we came up with Crash Bash and Kingdom Hearts Platinum?
Yes.
That seems like the kind of bad decision we would have made.
No, it wasn't. It was afterwards. I think I made it because we had all these behemoth games to begin with. I think Xenoblade X was like a bit of a joke, and then I said, you know what, if I'm going to play X, I might as well play 1.
Actually, come think, I think 1 was the joke, and I was like, no, I'm making you do that. And he was like, okay. Because that was branching off Zelda Breath of the Wild, because he was talking about the Zelda games.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna get all 900 Koroks in one video. He was talking like that, and like, yeah, I'm gonna hold you to it.
I'm still going to try. Yeah, unless I can't. Unless there's for some reason I can't, but I'm gonna try.
900. Okay, let's an average playthrough where you are looking for them. You will get somewhere between 100 and 150.
Hey, that's gonna be a fun spreadsheet to make.
I'm not making that spreadsheet. You're finding on your own. 900's too much. Even if I did make the spreadsheet, but even if you find one, like, how am I gonna find it on that spreadsheet?
Who knows?
Like, I would have to make you stop every time you find one so you can try to guess which one you got.
Probably gonna die. I started with low HP.
Like it.
I like it. I like how you play a card and it makes her drown.
It doesn't even make any sense.
Senses for the weak.
No! I used the card! You can see it!
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw it just barely budge.
I'm actually upset that that happened. It's alright though.
Oh, now we go back.
I'm actually kind of glad I do because I have HP now, so it's nice.
That's true.
Because I started this battle with like literally nothing. So that's what I'm gonna do the same thing. Start out with Jafar, and then change it to Maleficent once I can attack her, which is gonna be soon actually. Oh wait, no, that is a gimmick. Or
Yeah.
that's a gimmick.
Does that get rid of the temples?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look how much damage this does. Jesus.
You.
Let's hope I get another gift card early. I'm not sure if there's anything that triggers it or if it's just like...
It's random.
Yeah.
Your Majesty! Come on!
Hey, you're just like giving me the word here.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Went away.
Literally, she has like one hit left.
Oh yeah.
I kind of want to get a Pluto card.
Maybe one day we'll actually get to see what Pluto does.
I think this is one of this and Wonderland were one of the few places I got Pluto cards on. Looks like I'm not doing it. What? How'd she not die from that?
I guess she has once more too.
I guess so. Wow, we killed Ursula. Oh, and we leveled up too. Do we get attack up, or is it just going to be dark up? What does Ursula do? What does Ursula do? What does Ursula do? What does Ursula do?
Oh yeah, good question. Ursula
Ooh, attack up.
halves damage that enemies deal from magic cards.
It sounds not very useful.
Yeah.
How dare they get me excited? Excited for nothing.
And I guess defense cards aren't the worst. It's just there's so many better options.
Why use defense cards when I have offense cards?
Exactly. Don't you
Yeah.
know the best defense is a good offense?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was just about to say that. You know what they say? The best defense is a good. Is the best off. Yeah, the best defense is the better offense.
No one can hurt you if you're always attacking.
No! Stupid door! Oh, well. Guess who's using it now? This does nothing. Ow, that hurt.
That would have hurt 50% less if you was using Ursula.
Because it was a spell.
Mm-hmm.
Spell this. Blangle Drimblinga.
Okay, hold on. Give me a minute. Blegatunaga.
No.
B-L-E.
No. You said it wrong. It's Blangle.
Okay, so B-L-E-G-M-U-N-U-G-A-N-A.
Okay, how about this one? Spell this one.
B-L-E-G-U-N-I-T-I-V-E-N-G-A.
Is this the part name? Spell this one.
Yeah, I'm not even attempting that one. That's not even an attempt at...
Sounds like I'm having a stroke.
I'm putting what I just typed out into Google. Give me no search results!
What? It's English for potato salad is delicious. Darkness.
That's the word.
I can't see it.
Well, we'll see it after the post then.
See, I'm spinning. Look at me.
No, you don't get to play Crash Bandicoot right now. You gotta finish Kingdom Hearts first.
And the other game.
And the clearly superior game? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I can barely impress my vomit.
Yeah, that sound I was making was just because of that game.
How is it that that game was hurting me more than it was hurting me when we started? Like, now I think it's about even.
to potentially worse on me now.
I
Since,
think give it apart. I think we're still pretty even.
yeah, that last part.
There's some level of trauma involved in just looking at a bobcat.
That last part killed me on the inside. I don't know if through the tone of how I was talking sometimes could like make it seem obvious how fucking angry I was getting.
It's gonna be interesting watching you go through Bubsy 3D now. You have this under your belt.
I was getting so fucking mad. Maybe Bubsy 3D is easier.
It's surprisingly difficult at the later phases. Not at all for the right reasons.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think it's difficult for, like, the correct reasons of difficulty. I'll duel you, dude. I have all the duels already, but I'll duel you. Bounce, go wow wow. We got about $104.
Oh. That's an interesting number, but okay.
Hey guys, wanna know how much money we make from all of our YouTube views we get because we're so fucking popular? Tell them.
Literally nothing, because we don't monetize our videos.
I don't think we can.
I mean, we have monetization enabled.
We have it enabled, but I don't think we can actually, like, monetize it. Because remember
I can't confirm or deny it because I don't know.
I think we can't because remember last February they had the monetization changes where people that basically got no views couldn't monetize videos anymore.
I remember there was some changes, but I still think you can monetize. It's just...
I mean, I can't on my main
enough.
channel anymore, unless it's like a hidden feature.
Still works on mine. I don't know.
I think your channel probably still fits the criteria of people that are allowed.
It might be something like need 1,000 subscribers.
I do actually think that is one of the prerequisites, if I'm not mistaken.
Which I'm pretty sure your channel only has like 550.
540. It'll go up eventually.
Gotta get to record more Shadow and Bubsy, man.
I mean, Bubsy's on hold for, you know, Bash, because I don't want to risk breaking anything.
And Shadow, you said you was waiting on your new computer, so basically you gotta work on this new series.
Second half of the year. I mean, actually, that I do like that though, because I do like that I can actually have some time to work on those. So. I just hope I have some kind of success on this. Even if it's just some random people that my friends know and that they're sharing between, and they're just like, "What's your thoughts on this video? Tell me how bad it is." I mean, I straight up told, I straight up said, I think in the description, I'm like, be as harsh as you want, because I want criticism to know what I can do to improve.
Editing needs to be way more hardcore, man.
Okay, definitely not. That is the weirdest thing I've ever heard. Why does that have to be a thing? I don't know of a whole bunch of people that do crazy editing outside of like what, a JonTron, a Cat Icarus. Those are the only two people that I can think of that do some serious hardcore editing to their videos, because there's a lot of people that have editing in their videos, but it's nothing crazy. Like, they might have like a zoom in on one section, or they might have like footage from another, like from trailers from somewhere when they're explaining something. But I don't know anybody that goes like over the top outside of a very select few amount of channels. And that's not what I'm about. I don't care enough to do those. I think it's too much sometimes. But I don't know if people just say this to say this, but I've been told that not only have I been told I have a good Let's Playing voice, but I've now been told I have a good reviewing voice. So I don't know if that's just a thing people say to make people feel better, or...
Your voice sounds very... How do I put this? It sounds very stock YouTuber, if that makes any sense. There's a lot of YouTubers that have voices that sound very similar to you.
I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing.
It can be either.
Like, give me a good, what's it called? Like a thing to compare it to. Give me a good comparison. Like when you say stock YouTuber, like...
Why so
I can't think of anybody that's still on the site off the top of my
Is there
head.
something that's been troubling you?
Like which
There's
criteria?
one Let's Player I
Are
can
you
think
feeling
of, but he
awful
deleted
about
all his
taking
videos and
Sora's
is no longer on the
memory?
site, so...
Or maybe
Oh,
you...
that's
Cut it
awkward.
out, Marcine.
Yeah.
Maybe that was me. In another life.
Renee? She doesn't want to remember Sora.
Did he have a
Is
Did he
that
have a
so?
video where he said, "Hello, Wall? It's
Don't
Yogi,
worry.
man. Yeah, sure, you guys have a real hard."
Whatever's hurting you, I'll make it go away.
I don't think so.
He's not legendary then.
I swear it on this.
You damn well know when I eventually do an ironic review of Spyro 1, I'm 100% using that fucking clip.
I expect that whole ironic review to be in that
That's
voice.
just amazing.
Nobody's gonna understand it except for a slight few amount of people. I feel like I have to establish the joke first.
Just play the clip ahead of time.
You could use memories
Before the
to
review
transform
starts.
objects
You know, like how
cards
you
into
had the running out on the
keepsakes.
rain thing for Ape Escape.
You used the same trick on Sora, right? You changed
I should have done that
Kai's good luck
yesterday because it
charm
was
with your
fucking. It was
magic, didn't you?
pouring like fucking crazy. It would have
It won't
been
be
really,
long
really
before
funny.
Sora forgets about Kyrie completely.
Sounds so strange living in a place that rains more than once a month.
He won't forget.
Huh?
It was
No
pouring
matter
like
how much
like
it changes memory,
non-stop
Sora will
yesterday.
never forget
Like
Kyrie.
it rains here, and it gets really obnoxious when it does because the soil doesn't absorb water well.
I wonder what I'm gonna do for my
Just
next
make his
intro.
For Kyrie even stronger than before.
Well, I don't know what game you're doing, so I can't give you any advice, so good luck.
Shadow of Kyrie.
I might
What's your
tell
problem
you.
with that?
I don't
Should
think
be
I
able to
have it
do not
100%
screw anything
set,
up.
but
Just
might-
do a
I
good
might
job
have
rewriting
it
Sora's
set.
heart.
It's Xenoblade Chronicles, isn't it?
no,
Yeah,
definitely,
man.
Somebody.
definitely.
And no
Oh, dude, I'm gonna
just
I'm gonna throw that in the shredder.
You'll be real in Sora's heart.
Perfect. Get rid of
I
that.
mean,
Get rid of
you
that
wouldn't even
$100
care what
copy.
You play the
What?
game on Dolphin now anyway. What would you care?
And then when I get 100,000 subscribers, I'm gonna destroy my play button. It's gonna be the greatest thing ever. Subscribe for more content, thank you.
100. Actually, I think that's what I would do if I ever got a silver button. Like I would record myself live on camera to just be like, "This is a sledgehammer. This is the play button. You can guess what's gonna happen next."
And then a copy of Bubsy 3D pops in out of nowhere.
Kill it!
That's where the copy that I sent you for your birthday comes in handy. Alright. Well, thank you all for watching. In the next part, we will be doing, I believe it's Olympus, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Olympus Coliseum is next. So yeah, we will see you guys then when we're not smashing the like button. Bye?